Okay, more revelations that I want to get off my chest in good science. DNA equals and. The famous word and spelled backwards because I am is at the dead center. Flanked in I am. That is the word and. The famous word and that God uses from beginning to end all through the story of God, the infinite God, who goes on and on and on and on and on. And has I am at the center. So we're going to the center, we're getting revelations that I am is at the center of all these words. And then it's at the center of the expansion, deoxyribonucleic acid, and double helix, and RNA, and all these other words. So I'm going to get these words on camera in a second. And then another word, vitamins and minerals have I am at the center, just like nutrients, and then cleanliness, godliness, holiness. I want to get this off my chest, okay? When God reveals stuff to me, I want to share it, publish it like a good scientist, and we want to get the word theology, same thing. So the word DNA in the sovereignty of God equals the letters and. It's the word and spelled backwards, okay? But who owns this word? Who owns this word, okay? The great I am, because the dead center is the N parallels I am. It equals am, and then the bookends is another I am. It's a double I am. But now expand it. What does it stand for? Deoxyribonucleic acid. What's the dead center? The dead center is right there. The NU, which parallels I am. And then moving outwards, you get these other teams I colored that also make flawless I am, parallels BLIE, DEIC. Okay? But the dead center of deoxyribonucleic acid is, in fact, this nu, which is the N right there. Parallels I am, and then this is really cool. The word acid all by itself parallels I am, and then so if you go to the center of deoxyribonucleic, that also parallels I am. In fact, this BO equals acid, I am minus 6, I am minus 6 flawlessly, and that is flanked in I am perfectly, the IN. So stack the two words vertically on top of this, you get this gorgeous central I am design. This is foreordained by God. Remember, He's sovereign, and He has simply given everything, including the words, to all of us. Double helix puts I am at the dead center. Obviously, there's RNA as well, which keeps the N at the dead center. But what's so cool about DNA is that it equals the famous word and. Like the great word and. Like back from Genesis chapter 1. And God said. And God said, let there be light. Okay? Dead center, I am. Okay, and then I noticed that ribonucleic acid expanded also gets an I am at the center. And other genetic, 3 syllables that all parallel I am, 1, 2, 3. Even the root gen has I am at center. Now this is a really cool one. Vitamins, okay, will then put I am at the center, this am. This is so cool. Whether you say vitamins or okay, vitamin C or vitamin A or vitamin B or vitamin D or K or vitamin J, or if we come up with new ones, vitamin Z, I don't care, in the sovereignty of God, when you append a single letter to the word vitamin, vitamin C equals the Father, by the way, like the king of all vitamins, as far as our health is concerned. When you add a single letter, as I've documented here, to the end of the word vitamin, what does that put at the dead center of this whole 7-letter string, or 8-letter string? Am. God's great name, I am. Okay, so am equals 14, I am minus 9. Of course, there's an I sitting next door. But, so look, at the dead center of vitamins is am. I am minus 9. This is confirmed by the fact that the dead center of minerals equals I am perfectly, the famous 23. Vitamins equals the great I am. Minerals has a bunch more stuff in it, but that's a revelation from God. Nutrients also puts I am at the dead center. So all these words, vitamins, minerals, nutrients, all have I am. And then as a cleaning up today, you know that famous phrase, cleanliness is next to godliness? Go to the dead center. This is the revelation from the Lord. Go to the dead center of all these words. The dead center of cleanliness parallels I am. I am, the IN equals I am, plus the L is 12 bonus. Multiples of 3 offset, okay? And that's the exact same letters, the center of godliness. Now they just, different order. And then the dead center of holiness is I am, of course. So I am is at the center of cleanliness, at the center of godliness, at the center of holiness, Other words that come to me as I just go about the house. Staircase has I am at the center, flanked in threes. Leaves, of course, on the top of a pineapple, has I am at the center, just like the word heaven. Okay, has I am at the center. And of course, when you these three letters at the center of this, oh, that's the word nil, like as in 0. Now you know why people say nil, and they understand that that is 0. And of course, the most obvious thing of all is that I am is at the dead center of the word 0. Okay, right there. But now you know why people also say nil. Okay, or even if you say null, as they do in programming, that parallels I am as well. Nil, null, dead center. Go to the center of it all. So go to the center of all these words. You find I am, vitamins and minerals, or when you just say vitamin C, I am is at the center. Okay, it's the am. Oh man, that's really glaring. And then it's like pairwise. So am is I am, ti is I am, in equals I am, and then this v hooks up with whatever letter it is on the end, like whether it's vitamin A, vitamin K. If this is really cool. If you start with the first of all vitamins, this is going to blow your mind. Vitamin A then gives you I am perfectly. This is going to blow your mind. So if I pick the set of letters vitamin A, at the dead center, remember you have to go to the dead center. Am, okay? Remember, it's all offsets of multiples of 3 for the trinity for I am. So I am is 9 points higher than am. Perfect. Ti is 29. I am plus 6. Perfect. Now you hit in flawlessly, which equals I am in order, 23. And now you have the V in the front, which is going to team up with whatever letter comes in the back. Lo and behold, what's the first of all vitamins? Vitamin A. So a V plus an A is 22 plus 1 equals 23 equals I am. The very definition of the number 23 is 22 plus 1 equals 23. So that is exceptional. You heard it here first. You saw it here first. We just solved every vitamin. From vitamin A to vitamin Z, if we come up with new names for new vitamins in the future. And you see how perfect it is. You see how holy it is. You see how flawless it is from the inside out to glorify God's great name, I am, from the inside out. And then summarize, and then vitamin, pick the S. You know, we currently don't have vitamin S defined, but we certainly have vitamins. But you see how that one letter just hops in perfectly, done, puts I am at the center, triple I am at the center. And so vitamins is actually a quadruple I am. This pair of plus ones perfectly offsets I am at 41, that's I am plus 18. This is I am perfectly, this is I am plus 6. This is I am minus 9. Vitamins is a quadruple I am, flawless from the inside out. Overall, that equals the great I am. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Stunning. But I really, that is so cool. To think that the first vitamin is vitamin A. Well, an A and a V just love to get married because A plus V equals I am perfectly. AV, the authorized version. Open your Oxford Dictionary to AV. You get authorized version as the first one. But there it is, vitamin A for the great I am. And that AV is at the dead center of the word heaven, the dead center of leaves, and we can do a computer search for all words that have AV at the dead center and see the glory of the I am. But there it is. Vitamin whatever. Vitamin... So I've got it written here, vitamin A, B, C, D, E, F. So vitamins, or whichever one you want. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. And maybe we'll come up with new ones for forever and ever. But it's always one letter that hooks perfectly on the end of the word vitamin to put am at the dead center and all the... Enough said. Okay. So for the record, the ones that do make a, some of my favorite vitamins actually, I love sunshine, and so I really like my vitamin D, and my first letter of my first name is D. But so the ones that will make a flawless, and I am parallelism in the bookends are the plus ones. So I don't think there's a vitamin G, but vitamin A and vitamin D. VD equals 26 equals God. But there you go. It's flawless, the word vitamin for the great I am. Isn't that awesome? But I love going, the first one is the most, vitamin A. I am at the bookends. I am again in there. And then this is I am plus 6, this is I am minus 9. So it's just screaming it out. In symmetry. So that's the great revelation of God. And then minerals, I am at the center. Bookends, parallel I am. These make 15, so there's like this 3 fest party here. Nutrients, and then, so what other word? Vitamins, minerals. And you can solve all of them, like iron equals the I am, and calcium contains I am, and protein. We've been solving all these terms. But isn't that touching? I really like that. That is a really fun one, because, I mean, the word vitamin is so huge, but then it's just single letters that come along. Vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C, vitamin D. Vitamin C equals the Father, and it's like the most important vitamin there is, probably. But vitamin A. So just quickly, benefits of vitamin A. Oh yeah, the good old carrots for your eyesight. Basically, it's useful for just about everything. So, enough said. Cool. That's fun. So big words, big solves here as always. It's cool. Cleanliness, godliness, holiness. Man, now you understand why you say things like loveliness. Well, it's hitting this this I am combo here. In fact, the word line is sitting right there. Yeah, it's just disturbing. Holiness, righteousness, and all that good stuff. So you're going to the center of all these words. Like the center of righteousness, you can pick off right there, and you'll get an I am. 41. Okay. Righteousness. And so the TS keep the party going, because that makes a multiple of 3. So, and you can feel it on your lips. So now that you know that the center is important, go righteousness. But you see how the chus is giving you the kisser, the I am plus 57. And you can pick off that central I am. You can pick it off perfectly with the EU, which equals the EU in Jesus, the I am. So at the dead center of righteousness is Jesus, J-E-S-U-S, because these 3 letters spell love, famous T-O-S. Okay, the S-T-O at the center of history, love. So there's your God love at the center of righteousness. There's God, okay? Remember, we know, say, who is your righteousness? Well, Jesus is. Jesus is at the center of righteousness. I'll show you. We know that Jesus equals God's, and this is a revelation from the Lord. Jesus equals God's Son. And the EU is what gives you the God, 26. And then the other 3 letters equals Son. Well, that is identical with what we see here. Okay? In order. So for now, this SOT goes 6 points higher to make love. Okay? God love. Parallels Jesus perfectly at the center, but you go to the center to get your satisfaction. And then amazing, and then not surprisingly, this all divides by 3, 42. This all divides by 3, 57. Perfectly, those flanking letters add to 99, gorgeously, to keep the party going, offsetting the central I am. Okay, so we have 99 plus 57. So this is I am plus 156. But you see how the I am is right. You could pick off the EO, this whole cluster here, I am plus 16, but right at the center, okay, of righteousness is the great I am. Of course, Jesus, the name J-E-S-U-S parallels I am, but so we're just scooping up the gold now. The revelation is here and we're scooping it up. The word honor just came to mind. I am is at the center of honor. Push it out like that. Glory, the whole thing is I am. Power, I am is at center. Now I'm just looking at all the words. Yeah, I am is at the center of majesty. And you know, brilliance. You can. It's going to be a bit different, but there's lots. Okay. Radiant. Oh yeah, there's your I am at the center of radiant. Stunning. Okay. So clearly we're going to the center, and we've used computers to do this, but that's awesome. See that? So DNA equals and. Go to the center. I love short packages, and like and is one of the most popular words in the English language. Well, DNA equals and spelled backwards in the sovereignty of God. So God loves DNA. I am is at the center of that, and then AD parallels I am as well. So it's a double. And then we went really good because we expanded. What does it mean? Deoxyribonucleic acids. We know that the dead center is I am again. Center, center. Same with RNA. Center is I am. Okay. So the I am owns DNA. The word and, deoxyribonucleic acid. Okay, double helix, ribonucleic acid. And then once you know the truth, you say these words with more accent on the center. Deoxyribonucleic acid. Like, okay. It's vitamin. 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 Invite the I am into your life. That's cool. Okay. There you go. More revelations there. So, I mean, you can do an easy word search for words that have, we did this for words that have AV at the dead center. This is an English dictionary, but I would recommend doing this with pronouns and place names and all the rest of it. So here's all the English words that have AV at the dead center. Now am I filtering by ones that parallel? No, I just chose ones that AV. It's fine. So quickly, beaver. Behavior, that's not really spelled. Ooh, brave. Braved. Bravos. Braver. A cave. There are many people that believe that the true story, like that Mary was initially that actually gave birth to the Christ in a cave. Caravans. The I am was born in a cave. Cleavage, yes, at the dead center. I am. Beautiful. See, now you understand the word cleavage. 6, 12, 12, 24, 27. Flawless. Cleavers, cleaving. Havoc, craving, craves. Dave, Eve. Enravish, engravings. That's huge. Flavor. Well, it's not spelled right. It needs the U. Graver, engraver, heave. Heaven, of course. Heaved, heaver. Lava. Well, that's a cool one because, oh man, I love huge things in nature, like, you know, volcanoes and such. But lava, that's a good one. I like that. Leaven, lever, leaves. Oh yeah, the loaves of bread. Oh, loaves. Loaves equals great I am. Equals Jesus. The loaves and the fishes, my goodness. But isn't that touching? Oh, and look at the love in loaves, L-O-V-E. I mean, we forget the simple things. There's more loaves of bread on this planet than there are people half the time. Okay. They all belong to Jesus. Loaves, nave. The nave, the center of the pave. Rave, raver. Shaver, right, yeah. Travel, yeah. wave, weaver, weaves. These are just dictionary words, but it's nice. It'd be fun. It's fun to go through pronouns and all that good stuff. But you see how words take you all over the world, and then you're in the God zone where he's seeing all this stuff at all times. So here's the VA order. I'm just going to be quick about this. Elevator, right? Oh yeah, Nevada. Salvador. Salivating, right? Servants, yeah. Alright, more to come.